Hey guys, PK's on the phone. This is gonna be a little update because I think that Bitcoin formed some sort of a completion on a small time frame. However, I'm just gonna go back to explain the wave 4 on a macro time frame. So the idea that wave 4 landed here with this enigmatic type of structure that can be counted as a flat, can be counted as a double zigzag. This is why I keep everything, but every video I mention it, so I feel like I'm just repeating myself. However, if wave 4 landed over here as a red 4, we can anticipate an impulsive structure over here, 1 2 3 triangle 4 and 5, and now we're looking at a potential leading diagonal that is contracting. So wave 1 2 3 4 and 5. So now we might break this structure, and if we do, well, first we're gonna look for a motive wave, either leading diagonal or impulse. But considering the fact that this was a diagonal already, I think we're gonna rather have an impulse. If we do, and if we break this previous wave 4, we might anticipate a wave A or a wave 1, and then we could try buying a retrace with the stops. Well, depend what kind of a trader you are. You can put a stop under the level, assuming this is the bottom, the local bottom that is, and then we're gonna anticipate the wave A, B, C. I put it in red because that would be a continuation of a bearish pattern, or 1 2 and off we go for the new all-time high and whatnot. And this I'm gonna use yellow for the bullish variation. So in case we have the red one, then we have a 5, a 3 up, and a 5. You can have different type of variations that even if we complete a zigzag, well, something further can develop, but I'm gonna get there at a due time, not right now. So just as much as this can be a wave A, yellow, this can be a wave 1, and that would be the red count. Now, how come that we have an impulse here, and what would that mean? Well, here we go. So to continue on the idea of why did I put impulsive here, I really think that it's a small chance of this happening, but I'm gonna just entertain it for the second. So if we have a flat over here as a wave W, and we have a zigzag as a wave X, and now we have this ugliness here as a 3, and a 1 2 3 4 5. Well, this structure would be a flat zigzag flat. Now the reason why I think it would be weird to happen is because this relationship between the wave C to wave A, or let's say that towards this, so this would be one of the least probable things to happen, and whenever I say that happens, so keep it in mind. Another way to look at this structure would be like this flat that ends there, as was my primary count before, and now you have a wave A, a wave B, so 3 3 1 2 3 4 and 5, which would also imply a flat. So flat down here, W, flat up, and that would be your wave X. And wave X can be any simple or well even complex corrective pattern for that matter, but in this case flat fits, and now you can have either a zigzag completion of Elliott wave pattern, or this zigzag can just be a wave A of a triangle, and then we build the B, C, D, and E, and then we have a terminus of a wave 4 over here. Well, I'm just gonna use a different color to show you what do I mean by that. And I'm gonna remove the wave. So this would be our corrective pattern. Flat here, W, A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat X, and A, B, C, D, E for a wave Y. I'm just putting it out there because whenever I look at the chart, my mind immediately tells me what kind of an Elliott wave pattern we can develop. However, on a 1 hour time frame, I noticed that this could also be perhaps labeled as WX and another 3-wave move here for a Y. So something can be completed here as well. Again, I'm gonna say that I think it's less likely, but are we gonna have a rally? Looks like we could. You don't look friendly. Okay. Anyway, I already explained the safe way to trade this. We want to break this structure, break out impulsively, break this level, and then we're gonna have the break of structure and whatnot. So triangle would be great, but what sucks with triangle is that they never happen when you want them to happen, and when you think that you're seeing one, well, the triangle is most of the time not done, or it's gonna be done before you think that it's done. So you might be expecting something lower, and the lower will never happen. And I think that alts will still bleed during the time that Bitcoin is tanking. So if we have a simple B up rally and a wave C, well, that might be the bottom for alts on a macro time frame. And then if this thing continues to be a larger corrective pattern, well, then I'm gonna change my macro most likely, because this is taking way too much time. However, if this is just a wave 1 and we have a simple corrective for ABC for 2, well, I could continue keeping my primary that we're just working on a macro wave 3, and then the 4 will come after. Okay, have a lovely evening.